Yeah. What's up? It's your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations. We about to get this jumping. I'm gonna just get into it. Shout out to my followers. Shout out to everyone that hits me up on social media. Um, I do have a minor announcement. Well, it's nothing minor, but it's just putting you in the know. So here's the thing. I'm gonna start off with the first person. Their intro has music, so I skipped it. I think it's them on it. Again, this first one's just scripted, but here's 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 the justification of it. Let's get this rocking. Here we go.
What's going on, YouTube?
Did you hear that last part? Hold on. Let's get it started early. You hear that last part? In the song, I think it's you. He's like, I got red shooters, I got blue ones. Is that the type of music you inspire kids to make when they're getting YouTube money off mukbangs and other stuff? It's just odd. It's like they're like, oh, I'm this, but I am this. Oh, I do this and do that, but I do mess around with people. It's like people think being cool is being a part of something, of a life you don't live. And if you live it, how do you got time for YouTube, anything? I'm just putting things into context. This is just getting it started. All right, check this out. Let me put this up full volume so you hear this guy. Listen.
Back with another video, and today, once again, I'm talking about this situation, okay? But I do want to make this very clear, is I wasn't going to make any more videos on this dude because, I'm not trying to keep bringing him up and stuff like that.
This was June 22nd. What are you keep bringing up? This is fresh. June 22nd. Mind you, you said check the dates. You're 5 days after me, kid. You're 5 days late. 5 days late. And listen to what you're saying. I'm not going to keep bringing this kid up. It's not about bringing the kid up. It's about justice. That's why I said it was fraudulent, what you said. You don't even know what it's about. You don't have a clue. If someone respectfully, if someone knock your wig back, you wouldn't want your family or no one that cared about you to seek justice? In no way, shape, or form. Especially if they were given tips and details and it made no sense. You wouldn't want no one to look for that. You'd be like, if they knock my wig back because I made a song talking about I got shooters, let it happen. I'm putting this in the context of mentality because you seem to be off base with your thinking. I'm helping you. You're young. You think young. I'm giving you an adult perspective. The same perspective your parents would have. If my kid was gone, I'd want to know why. But you don't seem to get that. Listen to him talk. Now, his video of claiming is found footage he's alive has a question mark here. Okay? You put a question mark in the title. Not only did you do that, you're off the rip acting like this is the only video you'll ever make about it. Let's listen to him because he's declaring he took a stand. He was alive. Let's see it.
But you got some news, I'm sure. If you guys got Instagram or anything like that, you guys would have seen this already maybe last night. I was at work, so I couldn't really cover this. But I do have more information to add to it and some other stuff that you guys probably haven't heard or seen yet. So if you are new to this video, just stay tuned. We're going to talk about some stuff. If you guys feel like subscribing, join the family. The Cryptic Gaming always lit. Make sure to do that if you guys, feel like it. But basically, so XxxTentacion has a kid on the way. I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but it was I saw I'm following his mom on Instagram. So whenever she posted the picture, I have no.
What does him having a kid on the way have to do with him being alive? I'm just curious. I'm confused. What does that have to do with anything on your title? Clickbait. What are you? He has a kid on the way. We knew that. This is something we knew. What are you telling us new? And here's the thing, they'll run up 1 million views on a video like this and he ain't telling us nothing new. What is he talking about? What are you even talking about, first off? Who cares? This is you saying footage he's alive? Why are you telling me he got a kid? Really?
Notifications on, and so I saw it initially before, Raw Star, academics, all those, social media expanding.
Academics. If you saw that about academics, you also saw academics had issues with him before he even passed away. Who cares? You just disrespected on his name by mentioning academics. Academics is a shady guy. He doesn't stand behind his media. He says things, apparently because he's doubting he was trying to harm Chicago. So just you giving props to him makes it fraudulent off the rip. Because you watch his timeline, he's fraud with his timeline. Joking on them young men passing away. And funny how you're rapping about, I got blue and red shooters, and you're bigging up a man that bigs up violence in the first place. Funny style. Funny style. I don't care. Here's the thing. They're worried about the viewers. I don't care if I have 12. Everything, they could go back and watch my videos. Everything I said about y'all, fact. Fact. Can be proven. Like I'm showing you who these guys are. Listen to this.
Like accounts and stuff before they shared it and everyone saw it. I saw it on her little page because you know what I'm saying, like it was from her. I was like, oh snap! And I believe the caption that was in the picture was his last final gift to us or something like that, or his final gift to us or something like that. And there was a picture of this ultrasonic image. I'll put it up on screen. There's a picture of this ultrasonic image, and basically it was a baby. So XxXTentacion.
Now let me hold on. I just read the screen. Hold on. He said Cleo left the paint a picture. He left us a final gift. Okay. He comments below, a legend is born. But you're steady trying to hunt down and say this man's alive when that's disrespectful to a mother that knows otherwise. Like what are you guys on? What is in the new stuff you guys are dealing with? I don't know what's wrong with them. Your mind gotta be going. That makes no sense. Anyone who's of any lifestyle, adult thinking, knows that's disrespectful. You're screaming for that he's alive, he's found, and his mother just left his funeral. Or she's planning it at this time. Are you, like, is this guy, yo, he can't be serious. You can't be serious. You're not dumb. She's planning his funeral, and you want to big him up, but also say, oh, X is alive. But you're over here saying, a legend's born. Like, that's how I know you thinking like a child. You're thinking like a child. No one's rocking with that. No one. What else you got to say?
Got his ex-girlfriend, I believe, or it was his girlfriend, his new girlfriend, or something like that. But it was definitely, I'm pretty sure it was an ex-girlfriend. He got her pregnant before he passed. You know what I'm saying?
Then you go pass, like saying he didn't really pass. Is he serious? Yo, hold on, is this guy serious? I'm just trying to figure out who's the management behind this guy. Like, you just hopped on, gave props to his son. Like, I gotta, because he's not going to.
There's still a part of me that feels like, he still might be alive somewhere, and I know.
Does that sound like me saying he's alive? He's alive? There's a part of me that feels he still might be, maybe, could be, perhaps. Like, what? And you were the first? Dummy. Before you did this video, I did a video making a Tupac reference. They're just now making Tupac references. Like, you have no facts. Let's look at your footage.
People are still
it gets crazy.
Hate on me for saying that or whatever, that's fine. But I do have a video that I found today that one of my subscribers sent me. You guys gotta keep in mind, my subscribers sent me so much different proof and stuff. Ever since I made that initial video about me not thinking that he passed away, my DMs on Instagram have been flooded with proof and other stuff that he's alive and that he's not alive and stuff like that. Like my DMs are flooded now. But one of my subscribers sent me proof of, you know, him in a car, like chilling, and then like the fan goes crazy because they spotted him. So I'm gonna put the clip up on the screen, and you guys can watch it, and you guys let me know what you guys think about it. But basically, you know what I'm saying? Like,
play the clip. Shut up, play the clip.
If the clip is new or old. That's what I don't know. So I'm not gonna say this is 100% true. But you know, if it is new because it was posted yesterday.
You dummy! That's what the suspect recorded as right before he got shot. I'm done. Yo, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Your proof on June 22nd. See, that's why they can't be in it. If you ain't part of it, stay out of it. This investigation shows Dedrick D. Williams took that recording himself. Are you dumb? In my queen's flick voice, are you dumb? That's why you dummies need to stay out of this lane. You just said he's alive off of a video of a suspect, an alleged suspect, that recorded him right before he died. Are you dumb? For real, are you? That's why you don't take everything people send you and run with it. This media off the rip had you in the wrong direction. They wouldn't have been threatening you. They saw you play this. They were like, that stupid little kid. Let him talk. He's getting the X's name out there. Let that dumb kid talk. Because you're stupid. You don't even know where the video came from. You just took a show that said, I think he's alive. Let me move off this guy. Y'all don't even want to hear you continue to talk. You showed a video a suspect took before they ran down. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Like, you're really dumb. Young and dumb. Now, this person's trying not to play their voice.
I don't want it to look, you notice I seen the lady who was depressed as fuck. She was looking sad.
WW Music. Let me read your title, WW Music. Is XxXTentacion alive? New footage denying. Live for new, parentheses, get this. Live for new album and fake news. A title alone like that is just mad disrespectful. Then you're playing mashups of him talking, ones we all have seen. What proof do you have? These guys do it for the views only, not authenticity, because they're fake. They do it for the views only. I'm not even going to watch your video. Who's up next? We'll just run through y'all. If your video's trash and you can't speak behind it, we'll skip over you. It's crazy. I ain't never seen something like that. Line report. Line report.
Who's up?
Your video has just as many dislikes as it has likes. So I'm going to skip it. Like, you're even likes and dislikes. That's called clickbait. That's how I know your video's clickbait. Joan was trash.
Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
WWM Music. WW Music, whatever. You put a title. Now, this is downright slander. You put a title, XxXTentacion still alive 2019, breaking news, and did a mashup of a video with him having his last birthday. Are you serious? Yo, these dudes are clickbait. I'm trying to tell you. They're clickbait artists. They're fraudulent. They're not really here to give info. Why do you think all the big name YouTubers were mad at me? I wasn't clickbait. I wasn't bullshit either. And that could be co-signed by their favorite YouTuber. Facts. Your favorite YouTuber can co-sign that. Are you stupid? But they're dumb. Just putting up video after video, clickbait. Clickbait. Still trying to clickbait. I'm proving these guys are frauds.
X isn't.
Why did this dumb video pop back up? I'll let it play. I already went back to your old video for just cryptic. Let this play.
And I told y'all this over a year ago.
No, you didn't. You said maybe, sorta, something inside of me tells me. You didn't say he's alive.
Hey y'all, it's your boy Just Cryptic back with another video, and today, man, I have some exciting news. Now, I just want to say, first things first, I told y'all X wasn't dead. Now look, I know this video is gonna make a lot of people triggered or whatever, but y'all just gotta hear me out.
It's not a trigger. You're a fraud. You see people give it away. I know this is gonna make people trigger because he knew what he was saying was fraud. It's fraud. Your core fans are gonna ride with whatever you say. I already understand that. That's why guys like you do what they do. Because they're like, oh, my core fans are gonna rock with it. But at the end of the day, when your camera turns off, you see you're a fraud. What was it worth? Like, listen to this idiot.
On this, okay? So I knew the honest followers were like 1,500.
We're almost 2 minutes in and you still haven't gotten to the topic. That shows bottom line. That's what frauds do. They reel you in. They'll mix up other stuff that has nothing to do with, I'm ready to hear, is he alive or not? You're still talking about you. You're a clickbait artist. You're no one real with it. Stop. Now, let's get into this picture he showed. It's a picture of Trippie Redd with a Marilyn Manson shirt on, with an iPhone up, or whatever type of phone, F his phone, I don't care what phone you got, taking a picture in the mirror. X is leaned on him and he's saying, that's the real one. Do you know how Photoshop works? Let alone him holding the phone. There's nothing you could tell me to make me believe Trippie Redd is the same height as X. X wasn't tall. Trippie Redd is midget height. He's a little guy. You're telling me he's the same height as X? Really? I looked his height up. He's like 5'6", 5'7", at the most. And him and X are the same height? Like, it doesn't even look right. Like, that don't, like, really? And this is your proof. Clickbait. Almost 5,000 dislikes. You have a quarter of your likes making your dislikes. Everyone knows that's fraud. You know it's fraud. That's why you're smiling. Who smiles when they're talking about this stuff? Like, I laugh at these people doing stuff. He's smiling, talking about, like, stop. Like, cut it out. You know you're lying. Like, you can't even be serious. Where we at right here? Nah, I'm not waiting for your ad to run, I'm there. I'm not waiting for your ad to run. It's fraudulent. You guys got more dislikes than you do likes.
Google Fi.
Let me turn this joint down. See, it's clickbait. It's massive clickbait. And this picture better be real. And you better not just be playing videos.
label took a big hit as the rapper known as XxxTentacion had his life taken, and it devastated many fans. In fact, many who had never paid much attention to the rapper found themselves respecting XX's music and what he stood for in the final stretch of his life.
On the phone, Jamie, are you okay? Jamie, yo, you doing this the right way, just try to do more of this.
However, there are many out there that feel like the rapper is still even alive. Some of these theories are pretty compelling, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to keep trending. Number 7, time of death.
Tentacion reportedly say he was the target of thieves.
Before we get into the breakdown of why people think he's alive, we need to discuss why so many people feel that he's not alive anymore. This occurred last year in June when X was out and about in Florida, and he went to a motorcycle shop and came out of the dealership in a BMW when he was suddenly followed by a dark SUV. This led to the events that we all know the result of. Though the police and an ambulance made it to...
He wasn't followed. See, you can't even get the story straight, and it's 2019 you're talking about it. He wasn't followed. The SUV pulled up and cut him off. Y'all don't even get they don't even get the police reports. They're just up here putting the title talking. Like you're a fraud. And half your likes or your dislikes, you're fraud.
Damn, he passed away unfortunately in the hospital hours later.
In South Florida, fans began to gather here right after alert.
And here's what's crazy. These guys will brag about the subscribers, the views, but at the end of the day, when you're fraud, what's your next fraud topic? Oh, next fraud topic. Oh, come on, fraud. Like, really?
Learning about the
Name Bastion Vane, who made a post not long after the passing of X, stating that a lot of the evidence presented at the crime scene did not add up to the accounts made by the sheriff's department and other official sources. They noted the following. His passing, in the reports, it says that his Louis bag was stolen from his car. In the video of his pulse being checked, there is absolutely no evidence of violence. No shattered glass, no holes. His face is in pristine condition. If he was run up on, wouldn't this car have been damaged? Wouldn't he have had face injuries? And to go the way he did, he should have portrayed a more violent outcome than what actually...
And this guy used the title Spotted Alive, and they're all mentioning things we've been mentioned at this time. At this time, we're talking about the people around that got things caught up. He's just starting at the investigation. Though these guys are fraud. They watch others and they try and copy the topic. Let me give you something deeper. And let me tell you why you guys are idiots. Agent, tell me if I'm saying too much or let me know. All right. If I wanted to make a video like this, at this point, we have what we need to do so. That's the difference between me and them. Y'all like, why is he coming at them? Because they're not even close to the ish that we've been looking up. Like an email I got last night. So earlier I got an email about these nonprofits, these T-page people and what they're involved in, along with their criminal activity. This one took the icing on the cake. Somebody hit me up, a faithful person I've been working with, and they refined everything. I'm going to tell you, every topic I mention is involved whether you get it or not. And it's not just involved by the title. Numerology involves it. Tell me if I'm saying too much. The numbers perfectly match up with certain things that if I wanted to make a conclusion, I could get scientific with it. Only if the agent's with it. I wouldn't do it if he wasn't with it, all right? But I could get scientific and prove a statement I make. Not only that, I could name places to back up what I'm saying. That's the difference between me and them. They wouldn't know where to begin. They don't even have people with that mentality. Oh, please, let's go over to this guy. I hope it works. I hope, yo, I don't even know your name. Yo, I was bugging at your joint. Let me see if it comes out like that. I told him to get from around me at a time. Dang, your name don't even come up. Hold on. Oh. Are you the pilot guy? What's your name? I'm typing in flight guy, spiritual. I'm typing in everything because I don't even know. They came up with multiple things. You're not coming up. I wonder if you're still on here. That's not where I watched it. Hold on. Yo, what's your name? Yo, what's your name? You are always lingering around. What's your name? You still around? I want to show them this. Guy Swagger, that's not you. Yo, what the heck? Where are you at? And actually, I think I know your name started with a D. Let me see. Once we get your ass up here, I'm gonna let them hear this shit. Cause, yo, you had me laughing till I threw up. Like, I was like, yo, this guy, yo, you had, if you allegedly was on that stuff, yo, you were on when you were saying these things. Like, you were in another thing. What's your name? Hello, the pilot? The fuck is, like, these guys got weird names. Like, I don't know what the heck. Found you. Dolo the pilot man. Found you. Found you. Now let me pull up your joint. Yo, y'all are gonna bug out.
Flex.
No. No, I do not want to hear your video. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip on listening to that video. I don't care how many views it got. I'm sorry. I heard your music before. No, thank you. 3-minute video. Oh, Dom. I meant to tell you, you got a lawsuit on this guy. Dolo, the pilot man, he got a lawsuit on you he could press.
Bitch, you know,
Because-
for sure. Now, check this out. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and say this at the beginning of this video.
Why say it at all? Why say it at all? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Why say it at all? Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because I could be wrong. And I hope I am. Because, you know, if I am, then I won't have to sit back and have to analyze somebody.
Does this not sound like the start of an Eddie Murphy comedy? Does this not sound like a comedy about to start?
Somebody else's spirit who may be sick enough to do something like this.
Oh, you're smoke. You lit up. Now I know why you go that deep.
We in the trolling.
Let me be real with you. Yo, whatever you're smoking on is that truth. I don't know. I don't know what you're smoking. Yo, you are smoking the truth. No one can take that from you. To come up with what your connect got that heat. I'm just being real. You go, it's like, I'm like, huh? But go
It's in a trolling area right now where trolling has became something. So don't think you don't have a group of people sitting back thinking about what can be the biggest troll. You know what I'm saying?
That I will agree with him on. And I seen that firsthand. That's a fact. You see, you guys just think up like, oh, he's mentioning he's out to go. Nah, y'all make good points sometimes. That is a valid point, and that is what I'm dealing with 24/7, 365 with these guys. What he just said. Like, trolling to them is an art. Like, how bad can I troll? Because let's be real. The people who are doing it, if I'm doing criminal activity, I have nothing to do with my time. So I do my crimes, I come back in, and I look how I control. It's fun for them. That's a fact.
And one of the biggest trolls ever was Tupac becoming Machiavelli and faking his death. So, you know.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That wasn't proven. I do not co-sign that statement. That wasn't proven. Can't say it if it's not proven. No proof.
We know Tupac is dead, but for the most part,
okay,
I'm trying to give you a perspective.
Got it.
Now, like I said, I could be wrong. But before I fully even accept this XxXTentacion being dead shit,
Tentacion.
right? I'm going to have to see some reports of where he was shot.
That I can agree with. And here's the thing. You made it the same day I made my first video, so I rock with it. This is sensible. I am showing you a sensible video, but your title is crazy. It says it's not dead. I get it. But it's still clickbaitish. It's clickbait.
I'm going to have to see where's the bullet holes in the car. And I watched the video of him being slumped. I didn't see where no bullet wounds was at. I didn't see no blood. And when someone is shot and unconscious or whatever like that, right? The first conversation isn't going to be, there's no pulse. There's no pulse. Why was that the first conversation? There's no pulse.
I disagree with that. Here's why. If a person's laid still, even in the medical field, because I don't know if you know about medical stuff, but the first thing I'm checking is the pulse. What else do I check? What, I look at his stomach and see if it moves? Like, I don't know what you're saying there. That's where you lost me.
Also, how big he was as an artist, why isn't no copyright issues being put out to take these videos down? You barely even...
I'm going to tell you why. Because it was a little girl and her little friends that video recorded this from the side and put it up on Twitter. I don't know if you know the difference. You're on YouTube. I don't know if you know Twitter. But, like, for instance, they'll attack me because TMZ reported. And I know you suckers over at TMZ did that. You're suckers. You're suckers. You're suckers. I really thought about visiting y'all. I was this close to visiting y'all. Y'all are suckers over there. Y'all make media calling him an abuser publicly, slandering his name, like making him look like trash after he's dead. But you got a problem because I expose a story y'all lied in, stolen, or copied. Y'all are suckers up in that office. Harvey, you got a lot of suckers in that office. A lot of them. A lot of y'all suckers. And I noticed, by name, I know who's up in the office. Because I was like, yo, I'm not playing. I really want to know which one of y'all did it. See, I like getting directly. Because I would have addressed just you. And I'm still going to figure out who did that. But whoever reported that, you're a sucker. Because it's a fact. You're no different than the baby mother. I exposed the truth about you. You hit report. Can't address the topic. Can't say he's lying. I'm going to just report it. Simple. You're still a sucker for that. A lot of TMZ is suckers. I will wait till I get on another name. I'm going to publicly let y'all know. And I'm going to make sure some people see it. Oh, I'm going to make sure they see it. A lot of people at TMZ is full of suckers. You were first on the scene for this man being gone. Did y'all even care to know if he could be saved? We'll get into that. TMZ, you showed up faster than people even know. And I know that because of the information I had. You guys were there hecka fast. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Matter of fact, I know who you were talking to on the side. That's another subject for another day because I don't really know what their motive is. But we're going to figure it out. But y'all suckers. And I'm going to show, TheCzarr is going to show once and for all why 30 Mile Zone is full of suckers. I'm going to do that. I made you part of my mission now. I'm going to expose you suckers. That's a fact.
See any of those little pups videos of him being slumped. So how's all these footages freely being uploaded on all these internet websites without no form of repercussion or things? I even seen TM.
Amber, chill. We're going to deal with them. They know. That's why they reported me. They were like, no. Because they know where I'm getting to. See, the things I say sometimes, y'all may be like, I wonder. It's for you to think critically, but understand there's a second part to it. It's to let them know that I know. And they know exactly what I'm talking about. So they're like, report. Like, I know. I don't play with y'all suckers, man. I don't.
You have to, TMZ pay people for their footage, right? But a situation like that wouldn't be even in no agreement to be paid for to put up. So
it wasn't TMZ that put it up initially. It was two independent people that ended up taking it down with no repercussion. Well, basically, he's hitting many different subjects. He's trying to say why he thinks this didn't occur. But on the contrary, he's missing the vital points we got by investigating. If he wanted to take an angle, say, hypothetically, allegedly, agents, let me know what's up. If I wanted to take his route, the first person I'd be talking to was Solomon. I said it. What's up? The first person I'd be talking to is Solomon. And you got to ask him the right question. And we did that. And why is he so quiet? I even manipulated your Panamanian mutt to run to you and tell you publicly to link you to what I was saying. You can't tell me I don't do this. You can say anything you want, but he does his thing. Yes, I do. I had that Panamanian thing after she made an open statement that definitely implicates something else, okay? She runs to you publicly and drags you in. Wonder why? Why didn't you respond? I came on there and I was like, yep, what's up? I was like, did you hear me say Solomon? Very interesting, didn't I? Dead silent. I didn't hear nothing else after that. He was like, oh, I know in the back of your head, you're like, this dumb person. They just exposed me for something. I know. Hey, man, do what you do. But you are talented. Oh, you're talented. You're good at what you do, too. No, really, he's good at what he does. Let me let him speak. Hold on.
I don't necessarily got no death energy from this situation right here, to be quite honest with you. That's why I said, forgive me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not wrong, your spirit gonna have to get.
Oh, by the way, let me give a heads up. I wouldn't be me if I didn't give the heads up. The feds are definitely lurking, and they ain't stupid. That's all I could say.
Deal with that. You gonna have to deal with
Liability.
this emotional harassment that you created.
Yes, you are,
see what
sir.
I'm saying? XxTentacion. You gonna pay for all this emotional excitement you created. Just know that. Just know that. Just know that. Just know what you did it for. You did it for a troll. You see what I'm saying? Flat balls, bitch. Goddamn air. Easy.
What the? What did
Next time you
Yo, what did he just say? Yo, we're gonna go to the next video. Yo, what the? Was he serious just now? Yo, that good got you thrown. You were on that good. Dom, here's the video where I said, because this is crazy. Dom, this is crazy. All I heard at the end of the video
Flat balls, bitch. You know.
was like I was like, what the? Like that's why I was crying laughing when I first heard that ending. Yo, I laughed till I cried. I was like, yo, he must have that tsunami good. Like he's just thrown. Like he's like, oh shoot, I forgot I was on camera.
For sure. You're not there.
No, I'm skipping that intro.
If you're not uploading no video that has anything to do with the family, the funeral, the killers being cut, or the autopsy, then don't talk about this shit no more.
Now, at this time he said that, because I was exposing stuff that y'all heard to date that he definitely didn't know about, I took offense to that. But I didn't say nothing because I knew when people are on that sucker shit, they come to you. He came in on a fake name on my page. He was the one saying all that shit when I started off. If the people that were here the whole time, the person that was all throughout the comments saying stuff, yeah, it was him. It was him. He was mad because I called out what the investigators did. I called out what they were going to do to the first suspect. I called out how they were going to hunt down the remaining ones. This guy's, he's mad. Dom is live. Here's why I was quiet. Because I knew somehow I'd get in touch with Dom is live. And he reached out to me. Dom, he can be sued for what he says in this video. He makes a blatant connection to you and the paid crisis actors. He only knows his paid crisis actors. Why? Because he doesn't investigate to know who they are. I expose who they are, what they do, where they're at, where they're from, where they moved to. All you can say is the paid crisis actor, paid crisis actor. You don't even know who they are. To this date, you don't know who they are. Stop it.
I repeat, you bloggers that's trying to eat off his name.
Trying to eat off his name, dummy. You just ate off his name with 1.7 mil on a lying video. Are you dumb? Yo, this guy, stick to smoking that crazy dope. Smoke your crazy dope and cut it out. You don't know what's going on. You're off that dope, for real. You make no sense.
Right? Because I'm just giving you my perspective. I'm not giving you part of the story. I'm just asking questions. So all you
tell me he didn't just steal how I started my series. Now, this is the date. I started it with what he said. What is it? Hold on, let me check that joint. I had to fast forward it real quick. There's a button to do that. Because let me check this joint. I'm skipping that. I'm letting them talk. This was June 20th. June 18th, my video was rocking. June 19th, my video rocked. So now he comes on June 20th. He's like, if y'all ain't talking about this, I don't talk within what you want to be talked about. I'd rather you not talk about spiritual stuff, sounding stupid, but you do it anyway. I'd rather you not make up words and do mental things or what they can mean, but you do it anyway. That's why I told him and I told the rest of them, stay in your lane. I'm not going to tell you again. You're over here talking about the spirits, this. Now you want to get logical. Cut it out. That's fraudulent. That is fraudulent. That defines fraudulent. You're talking about something that has nothing to do with your title, and you want to dictate what others talk about. Shut up. That's what it is.
Like, I was like, dude, pigtails from me, like, yo, is that X? So we're like, oh shit, it is X. Like, yo.
You're literally playing the video, not even having spoke to the people who you're listening to make a video. I not only did that, but I spoke to them publicly and behind the scenes. Why are they so fraud? Because somebody tell me why these guys are so fraud that they get the YouTube money and try and down everybody else as if they're doing something big, and they don't even do thorough investigations. And yes, guy, I knew I talked to you publicly on the phone. Listen to this voice. To y'all that been here, does this voice sound familiar?
What up, X? Like, we're like, dude, what's up? He's like, oh, what's up, guys?
Alright, so he said that he went to the same shop to drop off his jet ski.
Not his voice. We know what he said. Yo, I'm done. I can't listen to your video. Like, you don't even have any real commentary. You're repeating what he said. I heard what he said. What about it? We're going to get past this stuff because those were his 2 videos. Oops, I lied. Let me see the date you're saying that the scene seems suspicious. Just out of curiosity. It was the same day you did that other one. But by that time, I was already on my D. I was on my game. I'm looking at the name of this guy's videos going down. These videos make no sense. What? The metaphysics of having a stellium in your natal chart. How to read minds. We are in a new world, new earth. Lucifer is God becoming a man. What the? Yo, what? Yo, whatever you be smoking, that is the most potent stuff I've ever seen or heard of. On everything.
Flex.
I had to turn that off. And in the back of your video, you have Holy Ghost Star with your arms spread. Sir, according to text, you just did the ultimate blaspheme with that. According to all texts, you just did the ultimate blaspheme. You got your followers confused. You just ultimate blaspheme. And I'm reading through texts and what? I'm going to let you rock with that. You're going to see when your time comes. I'm going to let you rock with that. Because you post a lot of stuff that makes no sense. Then you called yourself the Holy Ghost Star. You are confused, sir. Yeah, yo, in live chat, if y'all ain't see, they going in. Yo, they going. Watch the live chat too. They going in. What is happening? Yo, what's going on with y'all? What is wrong? Yo, like y'all. Well, I know what's happening, but because it doesn't have to do with us here and what we're talking about. It does, but it doesn't. I'm just being honest. Yo, they are beefing. Yo, y'all gotta stop beefing. Queen and Lay are better than that. Y'all gotta stop beefing, yo. I don't know what's going on. Y'all gotta cut the beef out. I don't know. Like, I don't know what y'all freaking out about. Like, I don't get it. Like, why y'all fighting? And Queen, CommenterNation and Rain Lucy are welcome here. Even if they're saying, they said stuff to me before. They're welcome. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Hosmad.com. Yo, y'all are crazy, yo. What are y'all mad about? Y'all gotta start eating a balanced breakfast. That's what it is. Eat a balanced breakfast. You'll be good. I think y'all come on here hangry and y'all just come at each other. Like, eat a balanced breakfast. Oh my gosh, here we go. Don't be name dropping places. Stop name dropping places. She said stoplying.org. Yo, y'all are bugging. Hold on, let me get back to this show. Y'all are bugging. Y'all be mad in the morning. Like, they wake up like, fuck. I'm so mad. Just throwing shit. I'm like, I don't know what y'all be doing. Like, that shit's crazy. Y'all are wilding. Damn. Thank God I'm at least Lay and Queen are both moderators. They can't do nothing to each other. Sheesh. Okay. Chris. Yo, I don't know that. Yo. Rain, do you want to co-sign what she said you said? It's up to you. Okay. Do you want to co-sign with Rain? Rain, if you're there, do you want to co-sign what she said? If not, I'm going to keep it pushing. You know what? I'm going to just keep it pushing. All right. So I'm going here looking through the videos. Yo, I hate YouTube when they show these movies. Like, can you show a good movie instead of this bum shit? Like, y'all be showing the wackest movies on my videos. Like, show a good movie. I don't care. I'd rather see Bad Boys 3 previews. Stop. Y'all show me the weakest ones. All right. I can't hold it any longer. Are we going there? Agents, are we going there? Are we finna go there? With intel we've done, we figure out the key element, and those around are going to know what this means. Those who know will know what we mean. The answers to every question, allegedly, for the sake of legal reasons, allegedly begins with the clock. When I say the clock, it's the clock on his face. You see, we briefly talked about it behind the scenes with me and one of the sources I spoke with, and we were going back and forth debating it. I continued and did some stories about other things. When I figured out it had to do with the clock, that's when everything fell into perspective of why people were coming for me. It was because the situations I was mentioning had to do with the clock. It had to do with the clock. I mean, well, what I've been shown recently, everything revolves around the clock. Everything. From start to finish, everything. Even every subject I did and didn't know. Dear, that was hard to get out. I'm not gonna lie. That was hard to get out. But give me a second. Fine, I'll tell y'all something else. If you know about the Kanika Jenkins thing, that too has to do with the clock. That's all I'm gonna say. There is a trend involving this clock with not only locations, but people down to their very life. Okay? The numbers match perfectly. There's not one flaw in the numbers. I argued, I did objective. There's no flaw in the numbers. No flaws. Like, from so many different angles that I was stuck. I was like, I've never seen nothing like this. That's why I can tell you, when these dudes talk about X is alive, saying things, and I know they're not mentally nor by right folk related in a way to make these determinations at all. They don't know for real. They're going to show you a picture. They're going to show you things. I showed you things. But in each video, I always said think critically. You acknowledge what we say, but there is always something I mentioned that is emphasis supposed to be put on. Always. I give you the outline, but then I tell you the emphasis. For example, we joke about Kid Trumps. We joke about that. But was it jokey joke when I mentioned the receipt of him sending money to the baby mother? No, not at all. Only he knows why. I mean, we think we know why, but he knows why. And your question should be, why doesn't he say it's a lie? Better yet, why doesn't he come out and address that that's never true, never happened? That's not me. Because just off of me saying I had that receipt, he knew I knew way more. He knew that. Like, if I know about the receipt, I know about something else. So that's why they shut up. And what can I say but they're playing the game how he should at this time with it. Except stealing from your fans. That's not respectable. That you need to address. I'm sorry. You still didn't explain that. Stealing money from a fan, that's not good. That's bad. But other than that, that's why I tell you guys about doublespeak. But I will admit, I use it a lot. It's because when people want to know an answer to something, when people want to know about information, you have to deliver it in a way it could be taken. A baby. You don't just take a baby out the hospital and feed them a sub. You give them milk for a while, then you try dry cereal, then as they grow up, they eat other things. Same thing, as we go into this series, there's certain ways I gotta handle it. I couldn't just come at you like, oh, these guys come right at you. That's why they couldn't do a series with it. Because they want to throw it in your face to get it out there. I took one step at a time. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. I took one step at a time and made sense of it. Now, we have answers that we were looking for. Maybe not in the way we wanted to find them out, but we still got them. Everything revolves around the clock. Shout out to Agent M. Shout out to Agent M. Everything revolves around the clock. Even from Jocelyn Flores, all the way up past that incident, little things in between, Reva. To the roads around Reva. We got it. We get it. The third eye is open. We understand now. That's why I called out Genesis. That's why I did it. I'm going to get back to y'all and let y'all know in a while exactly what's going on. The next topic I'm taking on it. I'm going to still chip away. I'm not going to rush it. Not rushing it. I'm letting it chip away. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We are going to come back and go in. But those just screaming he's alive, just know these guys are liars because their proof is bad. They're too dumb to think. So they want to talk about spiritual awakening, and they want to get on and say, oh, this photo, that's all wrong. You're not looking at it right. That's why your proof is flawed off of comments Dolo made. You can be sued by Dom. Because I can tell you, I interrogated that whole thing. I asked Dom questions. That was a lie. What you said is a lie. If Dom ever looks for it, because you titled something, he never did. He didn't pay crisis actors. He didn't pay for any crisis actors. That's a lie. There's no receipts on that. Whereas I had a subject where I had a receipt, I said something. He was like, no, blah, blah, this. But he got my receipt. He gets where I get it from. You have no proof he paid a crisis actor. You have no proof. You're just saying it. That's a dangerous game, sir. They're arguing too much. I already got my point across. Thank you for rocking with me. Very soon, sometime, I'm thinking tomorrow or Friday, I got another banger for you. I just had to go off on this tangent. Actually, this isn't even a subject I wanted to do 2 days ago. But nonetheless, I gave it up because these guys are confused. They're not looking at the right proof. Off of what I just said, they all know I know now. You see, there's a lingo and a way you could speak to others so they get it. Every bit of it is relevant. They didn't like we did one subject at a time. Because if you understand where I'm placing it, you understand the relevance. You rocking with your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. CommenterNation, greatest nation, just United Nations. We in the building. Shout out to everybody. I will be right back with you. I'm going to get with you. All rights reserved.